Good evening, good evening, good evening, everyone. This is your host of Cocktail Conversations, the controversial counselor, David Glover. Well, many of you may not know, just getting back from Sacramento, California, where I attended the Northern California Entertainer Music Award. My host radio network, KLJN, brought home the hardware of the best internet radio show network. I am so elated, overwhelmed, overzealous, any word that could describe happiness regarding this major event or award. And many people may say, oh, it was just Northern California. Well, hello, if you did well in social studies or geography, you know that California is the most populated state in the United States. So therefore, anything you do there, you're reaching out to a large mass of people. So that's for the haters who say, oh, it's just Northern California. Because when you do something big in California, you're getting close to Hollywood status. And I truly believe that's where we're headed. Now, not to labor that point, tonight there will be no cocktail conversations, I know, and I love Monday nights at 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And it's not because it's Game 7 of the Western Conference Finals between Golden State, the Warriors, versus OKC, the Oklahoma State Thunder. It's not because of that. It's just because we decided to take some time off the network because of the awards ceremony, because there's so much behind-the-scenes work involved in that. So we'll be back with our regular programming tomorrow night with Ron E. Jefferson's show, It Is What It Is. And you already know, I always say, Ron, bring the fire, so check it out. It is what it is. I will be back June 6th, Monday, June 6th, with Cocktail Conversations. And you know it's getting hot. I'm sweating now as I'm doing this video, and you know I'm about to bring some heat. Especially I had some time off. I'm rejuvenated. I'm a champion, the part of the best internet radio show in Northern California, so I gotta bring the fire. So stay tuned for that. It's coming. You'll see the advertisement and all that stuff. After I do this video, I'll go back to the labs and I'll start working on that. This video is probably going to be a little longer, so bear with me on this because I got a couple points I just want to make. You can always decide to click off of it if you choose to. That's your choice. First and foremost, I want to acknowledge my KLJN members who made it out to that trip, because that showed me that they're aligned with the vision with LadyJaz. They're passionate. They're not afraid to spend money because they believe in what they do and what we're doing. So I want to give a shout out to Terrelyn. She was my former producer, and she's still behind the scene. She does a lot of the behind the scenes things with KLJN, like organizational stuff, getting paperwork for the shows. So she kind of keeps everything together. We couldn't do this without her. She's tremendous, hard worker, no nonsense. She just doesn't play, and I appreciate her. I want to give out a shout to Jean Harris. She's LadyJaz's personal assistant. And, man, she showed great hospitality the whole time. Woman to give you the skin off her back. Always there to assist us, whatever we needed. She was willing to cook, run us around, whatever. Jean, you appreciate it. Hope to see you again. Much love goes your way. Erica, a.k.a. Boogie, former host of one of the shows. Now she, makes a little cameo appearances, but she also is one of the biggest participants of Cocktail Conversations. So I definitely appreciate her. She's always going to come on the show, bring her professional perspective, but she can give it to you raw too, so don't get it twisted. So definitely it was nice meeting and engaging with her. Dr. Charles Dean, brother from Maryland. So what's interesting is that we actually probably live like 10 minutes away from each other, and he hosts the show Embracing Love on Wednesday nights at 9 p.m. He's kind of the polar opposite of, or someone who would probably clean up the mess that I start when I talk about relationship issues. He's embracing love. He's trying to bring everything together, and he wants people to live in harmony and have good loving and meaningful relationships. So Dr. Charles Dean, I definitely hope we could collaborate in the future on some projects, and I'll be in touch. Hopefully you'll reach out to me as well. I also want to give a shout out to all the indie artists who came and performed and was nominees. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing. I mean, Beyonce and all these mega superstars, they were not always on the top. So understand, this is a segue. It's a part of the process. And remember, sometimes the process is better than the end result. So keep doing what you're doing. It was great meeting you guys. There's so much talent all throughout the United States, but just in that area, in the Northern California, it was on display like crazy. Special shout out to Lily. I actually interviewed her on my show. She ended up winning the teenage rapper, female rapper of the year. And one of her phrases, she always say, "Let's get it." Lily, you know what time it is. Let's get it. That's what time it is. There's no other phrase that's epitomize what time it is other than "let's get it." So it was nice seeing you. Congratulations on your award. Also, I want to give a shout out to Alex, the event master, Daniels, for putting all that together. Man, if you look at the pictures on my page or any of the people I just mentioned, you would think we were at the Grammys, BET Awards, Oscars, because that brother put it together. He had a vision. He saw it. He likes the local talent. He wants them to be recognized and appreciated, and he wants them to go on and do bigger and better things. Brother, keep doing what you're doing. There'll be a spot for you. Somebody else will be calling you and say, "Listen, we want you to coordinate our event," or whatever the case is. Shout out to you. And finally, LadyJaz. I'm going to make this quick, but she has meant so much to my development and growth, because I was kind of just strolling through when I first was in the ending processes of getting my book processed, but I knew I needed a social media platform. I reached out to her, inboxed her. She could have been like the average person and said, "Who is this lurking on my page? I don't know this dude." She responded. She talked to me, and she kind of set me up to start going on one of this other brother's show that he used to host, came on her show. Then finally in November, right before my book was ready to come out, she gave me the opportunity to start Cocktail Conversations. So I will always feel indebted to her because she gave me the opportunity. She helped me grow Cocktail Conversations, and she helped me develop the persona of the controversial counselor. So with that said, she deserves this. The way she aligned her vision and believed in my work and believed in the other host's work, we're on the bigger and better things. I honestly believe that, because to meet her in person, and when she calls in on the shows, you're like, "Oh, here she go." She's just like that in person. Engaging, hilarious. She don't care about no filter issues. She gonna say what the hell she want to say. She's kind of loose, just like free spirited to do her own thing. And that's what it takes. That's what it takes to be an award winner, and that's what it takes to be successful. So with her mission with KLJN, we're on our way. Cocktail Conversations is going to do big things. And again, I am so thankful for being a part of this process. I know I went over my time, but hey, some things are worth listening to. Thanks again, LadyJaz, for believing in Cocktail Conversations. You know that we believe in you, and I'm here to support you. We're a team. We're locked in this together, and we're going to go on and do big things. Trust and believe. Thank you all. I'm signing out. Peace.